Welcome to Royal Lovers. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and show some love to royalty. I am your host, Zane. Today we're embarking on a fascinating journey, exploring the intricate dynamics of one of the world's most famous families, the Windsors. Our focus is on a question that's been making headlines around the globe. Will the Sussexes ever be welcomed back? So buckle up, dear listeners, as we delve deep into the heart of this royal conundrum. Today, we're diving into an intriguing topic: whether or not the Sussexes will ever be welcomed back by the Windsors. The Windsors, and more specifically Prince William and Kate, have truly had a splendid week. This period of positivity began with the announcement that Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, would grace the Trooping the Colour ceremony with her presence. The anticipation was high, and she did not disappoint. It was her first public appearance in nearly half a year, and she looked radiant and healthy, spending hours under the public eye. This was a significant victory for both the Windsor and Wales families. Prince William, on the other hand, had a packed schedule following the trooping ceremony. He attended the prestigious Royal Ascot, a key event in Britain's social calendar. His royal duties didn't end there. He also journeyed to Germany for the Euros, representing the royal family on an international stage. As if that wasn't enough, he also made time for some daddy duties, taking his two eldest children to a Taylor Swift concert. All these engagements were successful, and he received a wave of positive public relations. So, with all this positivity surrounding the Windsors, one must wonder, why the sudden surge of negative stories about the Sussexes? Why now? Just as the week was filled with Windsor victories, the media was also flooded with stories about the Sussexes. The focus was primarily on Prince William's feelings towards his brother Harry, and speculation on whether the Sussexes would or should make a return to the royal fold. This sudden influx of Sussex stories coincides with the positive events surrounding the Windsors. Is this a mere coincidence, or is there more to it? Why would royal biographer Christopher Anderson feel compelled to assert on Fox News that William will never welcome back the Sussexes? It's a curious situation, to say the least. With such positive events, why is there a sudden influx of anti-Sussex stories? Let's explore. In recent days, the Mail did multiple stories focused on the Sussexes, sparking a whirlwind of speculation and conversation. These stories had a central theme: the relationship between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family. More specifically, the question on everyone's lips is whether Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, would be welcomed back into the royal fold. Now, it's important to note that the Sussexes have established a life outside of the royal spotlight. They've made a home in sunny California, have pursued philanthropic endeavors through their Archewell Foundation, and have even ventured into the world of entertainment with a lucrative deal with Netflix. Yet, despite their apparent contentment and success, these stories have reignited the debate about their place in the royal family. The stories have painted a picture of a strained relationship between the Sussexes and the Windsors, with Prince William reportedly harboring reservations about welcoming his younger brother and sister-in-law back. Royal biographer Christopher Anderson has even gone so far as to suggest that there is no way the Sussexes will ever be welcomed back. Yet, one has to wonder, is this the reality of the situation, or simply a narrative being spun by the media? After all, the Sussexes have made no public indications of a desire to return to their former roles. Instead, they've been carving out their own path, navigating the challenges and triumphs that come with stepping away from a life they once knew. So, this begs the question, why is this still a story, and why now? Why does the media continue to speculate about a royal reunion when the Sussexes seem to be happily forging ahead with their life outside the palace walls? Is it a genuine curiosity about the future of the royal family? Or is it a fascination with a narrative that continues to captivate audiences around the globe? But why is this still a story, and why now? I wish I could issue some kind of memo to every royal expert, reporter, and historian. This is a sentiment that rings loud and clear in the royal realm. There's a common presumption that's been doing the rounds in the royal circuit. A presumption that the Sussexes, Harry and Meghan, are eager to reconcile with the Windsors. But what if we take a step back and analyze the situation from a fresh perspective? Imagine for a moment that the Sussexes are content with their lives in California. It's not too far-fetched, is it? They've made a home for themselves in the Golden State, away from the glare of the British press, and they're not being shy about carving out their own path in the world. They've signed deals with streaming giants, launched their own charitable foundation, and are raising their 2 adorable children. What if the Sussexes aren't pining for a return to royal life, but are rather relishing their newfound freedom? What if they're not begging to come back, but are standing tall on their own 2 feet, refusing to take orders from anyone? It's a possibility that many royalists seem to struggle with. Sure, Harry might want a real relationship with his father, Prince Charles. That's understandable. The bond between a father and son is a unique one, filled with complexities and nuances. But beyond that, could it be that the Sussexes are truly content with the life they've built in California? So, we're left to wonder, are these stories of a Sussex return merely wheel spinning from royalists who can't figure out why Harry never crawled back, humbled, broke, and divorced like they wanted? Could it be that their narrative has been so focused on a reconciliation that they've overlooked the possibility that the Sussexes are just happy? And with that thought, we're led to question, so are these stories merely wheel spinning from royalists who can't figure out why Harry never crawled back? It's a question that keeps us on our toes as we delve deeper into the world of royalty. And again, why is there a sudden influx of these Sussex stories? This is a question that has been on the minds of many royal enthusiasts and observers alike. It's a puzzle that begs for answers, a mystery that yearns for resolution. It's no secret that the Sussexes have been in the spotlight more than usual recently. From their groundbreaking interview with Oprah to their flourishing life in California, they've been making headline after headline. But what's intriguing is the surge of stories, not just about their current life, but also about their past interactions with the royal family. Now, one can't help but wonder, where are these stories coming from? While it's common knowledge that the media has a keen interest in the royal family, the level of detail and the timing of these stories hint at a source closer to home. There's a possibility that some of these stories are coming straight from Kensington Palace. Yes, you heard it right. The palace that houses Prince William and Kate, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, could potentially be the source of these narratives. Why would they do this, you may ask? Well, the motivations can be as complex as the royal family itself. It could be a ploy to control the narrative or an attempt to counterbalance the positive publicity the Sussexes have been receiving. The royal family has a long history of managing their image, and this could be another chapter in that saga. However, it's crucial to note that this is just a theory. There is no concrete evidence pointing directly to Kensington Palace, and it's important not to jump to conclusions. But it's a possibility that can't be ignored, especially in light of the recent developments. The world of royalty is intricate, filled with unspoken rules, hidden agendas, and carefully crafted images. And the Sussex Stories are a prime example of this. They provide a glimpse into the intricate dance between royalty and the media, between public perception and private realities. It seems there's more than meets the eye when it comes to royal relationships and public perceptions. And as we delve deeper into these stories, we may uncover even more surprising truths about the royal family and the world they inhabit. As we come to the end of our royal journey today, we find ourselves with a multitude of thoughts and queries swirling in our minds. The Windsors have had a triumphant week, with the Princess of Wales making a delightful public appearance, and Prince William taking on numerous engagements with poise and grace. Yet, the simultaneous surge of stories about the Sussexes raises eyebrows and questions. Why, one might wonder, has attention been drawn away from the Windsors' positivity and toward the supposed rift between Prince William and his younger brother? Is it merely coincidental, or is there a deliberate attempt to stir up controversy? And let's not forget to question the supposition that the Sussexes are yearning for a return to royal life. Could it be that they are content with their Californian lifestyle and have no desire to revisit their past? Then, we have the speculation that these stories are originating from Kensington Palace itself. A thought-provoking assertion indeed. Is there a hidden agenda, or are these just unfounded rumors? In the grand tapestry of royal life, threads of truth and fiction often intertwine, leaving us to unravel the narrative. So as we bid adieu to this royal discourse, remember to construct your own opinions, informed by fact and not swayed by hearsay. Thank you everyone for watching the video. Show some love by subscribing and sharing the video. Remember to leave a comment. Thank you. I am your loyal host, Zane.